When you say the words Las Vegas, most people think of gambling, and rightfully so. But a lot of people think about the fashion and the shopping. Some people might think about the food, and other people might think about the fabulous shows, including magic shows. Well, today we're going to do a magic trick. We're going to turn a $1 check into a $100 check just using magic. We'll put the $1 check in our hand, and with a tap of our magic wand, we'll turn this into this. Let's give it a shot. Ready? Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Look at that. It's magic. We turned our $1 into $100. Okay, so obviously that's not real magic, but I do have a strategy that can quickly turn $1 into $100. And I'll tell you all about it right now on Yo-Levened Bread. This strategy combines a combination of hardway bets and place bets. If those types of bets are new to you, click the icon on the top of your screen right now to be taken to a playlist that covers the different kinds of bets. Then come right back here to learn about a strategy that I've developed that I call the 4-way, hardway, parlay, press and pay. So this strategy, we're assuming we're not the shooter. We're not worrying about playing the pass line or the don't pass. We're just playing on somebody else. Doesn't matter, random roll or controlled shooter, doesn't matter. But if you have a controlled shooter that's hitting a lot of the hard ways, you're gonna do a lot better on this strategy because this does employs the hard way. What we'll do is we'll wait for the shooter to establish a point. Doesn't really matter what it is. And then once they've established a point, we'll get $1 on each of the hard ways. And from there, we'll also do a place bet on each of the even numbers for the corresponding hard ways. From here, we will alternate whether we press or pay, and this will be unique to each individual bet. So let's say, for example, you hit a hard 10. Well, you'll get paid $9 for your hard 10 here. You'll press your hard 10. And then if we come over here, my layout says 841. It's the same as a 721. So you get paid $7. You've got a total of 8 because that bet stays there. You'll take $2 out of your winning here, give it to the dealer, and ask them to parlay your bet up to a $10 hard way. Now for both of these bets, and these $2 you'll collect, for both of these bets, if you hit a 10 again, you'll collect, and if it's a hard 10, you'll collect here as well. Let's say, worst case scenario, you hit an easy 10. Well, you'll get paid $18 here, but you'll lose your hard 10. Well, in this case, what we'll do is we'll take our $10 out of our winnings, and we'll replace our hard 10, and then we'll pocket the rest. And the same will go for all the rest of the numbers. You're alternating whether you're pressing or collecting, but once your hard ways hit a certain number, you're staying with that value no matter what. Now there will be a certain circumstance where if you hit a 6 and an 8 a couple of times, and depending on whether it's an easy or a hard way, you might end up having to drop a decent chunk of money, less than $10, but a decent chunk of money to replace your hard 6 or 8. That's okay, because the next time you hit it, you're going to end up collecting $90. It's 1041 or 921. So that investment up front will be worth it. So let's say for best case scenario, now we hit a hard 10. And we're just using a 10 for the example, but again, this will work for any of the bets. Well, we get paid our $18 here. Remember, we already got paid, so now we're going to press this time around, and because we're up to $20, we'll actually go ahead and bump that up to a buy bet. Well, if we come over to our hard 10 here, we're actually now gonna get paid $70. So there's 50, 60, and 70. And because the last time we won on this, now we lost in between, but the last time we won, we pressed it up to $10 or parlayed it. This time we're gonna go ahead and collect this. So you can see how the hard way and the place bets kind of work independently for each other. You'll have to keep track of what you're doing. Let's go ahead and take it. Oh, I want to put my winnings in my rack, not the house's money. Let's go ahead and take it one step further and say we hit a hard 10 again. Okay, well, we've got this as a buy bet. We're going to pay our $1 VIG. If buy bets are unfamiliar to you, go ahead and click the icon on the top of your screen right now to be taken to a video about buy bets, then come back here to finish this one. So last time we pressed, so this time we'll go ahead and collect, and a dealer will probably color you up a little nicer than that. And then over here, we're actually going to bring this up a bit. So we're going to get paid another $70 there. But in this case, what we're actually going to do is parlay this up to $100. So we've got 25 there, 3 greens makes 100, and we'll ask the dealer to bring that up to 100. And of course, the next time we hit, we'll get paid, and in this case, $700, and we'll collect that as pay. So that's the basic premise, using just the 10 as an example of how the 4-way, hard way, parlay, press and pay works. Again, gonna be a better chance of winning big if you have a controlled shooter that hits a lot of hard ways, but we're just randomly rolling the dice for the strategy video, so let's get into it and see how it does with the roll. So this strategy employs a total investment of $26 per shooter. If we stretch that out for 11 shooters, round it up, we're rolling with a $300 bankroll. Now let's move that off the hard ways so we can see what we're doing. First shooter coming out, dice are out, and it's gonna be a yo. Let's start the clock. We're not playing the pass line, so yo doesn't really matter to us.